Virgo, what about a read that has to do with love, luck, whatever the universe decides? Let's have a look. I'm going to use the Lenormand cards. So we can have, we will have an answer that goes in a little bit more to the deep, as I use several decks, maximum 3. Let's hope that. So show me the love of Virgo, show me the heart, the matter of Virgo. So we have messages popping up now and then. Travel, very mighty boss, money. Show me, so I can see. Show me the essence of Virgo. Show me the heart of the matter of Virgo. Show me. Okay, something is done. Show me, so I can see. So I can see. Okay, let's try one more deck. Show me the Virgo energies. Show me the energies of Virgo in love, luck, sometimes health can pop up, travel, we will see, but love is now going to be the main. Can I just say thing here? Show me so I can see, so I can see. We are also going to use the Kipper. So if you are a Virgo, if this was a personal read, my guess it could be quite, they are apparently very scarily accurate, but let's see. Show me. I'm going to add, show me. Right, so what I'm going to do first is that I am going to find the heart. There are so many ways you can do it, but there's one preferred way, which is, you know, written down like a Bible, but as a tarot reader, I will have to combine my new fragile studies. There we are. So looks perhaps a little bit messy, but I think it is only preferable that the biggie cards are on the bottom. And in the end, we're going to add Keeper. So I'm making it very easy, but it's not as easy as it looks like. It's not as easy. I mean, combining it, however, with tarot, let's see. So the heart of the matter. So there is something here that has to do about something to learn, something new. It could have something to do with secrets. There's something, what I feel here, it's something needed to, there is something you need to learn, something yet to be known, basically, that can lead to in order to lead to this extraordinary happiness. And you might also, some of you, expect a change in your love life. So here we are again. Yeah, I have to, luckily I have a book that describes the ones I am not familiar with. I can always use the card here, which is a description enough, but the description is very quick. So this is actually the stars, okay? So this is the house of beginnings and endings. With the death of a star comes a great brilliance. The card here in this house shows where you can find your way, particularly when compared with the card in the house of the vase. So they are mysterious, these guys. They are mysterious. It's like I have to, there's a lot of guessing, let's put it like that. There's a lot of guessing. But we will learn. So, the sun. This is just a wonderful, beautiful card talking about, we are now, by the way, in the past. But we are in the past. It talks about a wonderful place that you used to live. There's a good gentleman there. A most wonderful house, and this good gentleman, well, he could have been a Leo or have a strong Leo placement, but we are looking into the past. This is basically how things used to be. Where there was a snake among all those stars, there were also high honors. So Virgo, you could have been familiar with people. You could have had a strong family connection, even to people who are very powerful, but are also, basically they have snake blood in their vein. They have a very nice front line. Or it could be one individual with a lot of honor outside. The stars talk about healing and everything, you know, beautiful. I mean, you could creation in the house of beginnings and endings. With the death of a star comes great brilliance. The card here in this house shows where you can find your way, particularly when compared with the cards in the house of the ways. So, and there is a snake here and high honors. As you can see, we are still inside the riddle. We are still inside the riddle. This is not like reading a book at all. So here is the heart of these cards. Just going to be sure that that I'm correct. Yeah. So the heart are so many things. It is. Well, I'll just read it up so I don't have to explain the obvious. You know what a heart is. You know what love is. You know what it is to fall in love. Okay. So we also have the heart here in the past. In this house, like the cowardly lion in the Wizard of Oz, this is the center of courage and being true to your own self. It is the house of exposing your center and being strong in the broken places. This is the house of all heart. Here lies, within all the wonderful things connected with having heart, courage, kindness, consideration, as if often said about somebody who is very loving and open. They are all heart. So this is it in the abundance. To have this house as the underlying energy of the question issue, it means that heart is the crux of it. The other saying about the heart is the heart was not in it. And that is normally when somebody have given up fighting the good fight. It just was not worth the pain. Getting to the underlying house of an issue will open the door to a solution. So we have the heart twice. And around this heart, there were a lot of clouds. And it could have been connected to a military person, is very direct here, but I also say that it could be someone of authority that came in and disturbed your heart. It seems to me that you have some energies right now in your life where you have to deal with someone who are maybe stealing from you, or they don't respect you, they take things from you without your consent. And I believe that you come up here, this is you come up here with someone who have high honor, who come up with purity, beauty, elegance. And it says also here that because of your karma in this way, because of your giving nature, you have also unexpected money coming in for you. So this burden, that usually should have been a burden, because this is a top for me. I have to read it like that, upside down. But it's the way I understand it, this is good karma. This one, I always get him wrong, but he's below you. He's below you, but he's a gentleman. He's the masculine house with all the stereotypes and archetypes of masculinity. Well, if you say so. So yeah, the lady in the house of the gentleman would show that the woman in the situation should take a more masculine quality, depending on what that might mean for her and the other cards in the reading. So yeah, I was thinking like, yeah, where's the man in this? Oh yeah, there are fairy. It's a fairy man. So that is how masculine he can be. It seems to me that he's trying to settle down, but it will take some time. He's looking for work and occupation. He's below you, so not below you, but he's a person in your world that you tackle him fine. He seems to be nice, okay. You also have the bouquet card in your future. It seems to be like, oh my god. Okay. You have the bouquet card, you have the sun card, everything looks very beautiful, and you have the Queen of Swords in the middle here, and you have prison. So if this is your life, you can figure it together. You will know who it is in your life that is a snake. It could be someone who are of high honor. They lie very close to you. When I see flowers and institution, I would think rather hospitalization, but here it is a prison. The prison can also be prison of the heart. Let's see what lies. Okay, so we have travel here. There is something here that it seemed like you are ending something, that you had enough of one certain kind of energy. And yeah, I don't know if this is you or if this is a man. If you are a male, this is you. If you are a woman, this is you. I can't see them in the bottom cards, but there is a death here. There is something here that is completely done, not finished. So here is the moon. There is something to look forward to. The moon have so many similarities to the star in the regular tarot cards. I see someone withdrawing like the hermit and energized from the moon that deflects the sun. Here it says that this is actually the main person, and that some of you might also expect a travel. The travel here says 10 of Swords also, so it says that this is really the finish line. So many of you Virgos are in a very similar position as myself when it comes to, okay, this was not good for me, this person around me is a snake walking around telling lies about me, creating slander. So you put down the line inside, you know, enough is enough. I don't accept any more of this. So let's see if we can chain together this read with regular tarot. There will be a very happy completion in whatever you're up to right now in the situation. The completion says that will be happy. I'm not going to read what was in the past, something about money. Although you might expect money to come in, there are certain things that will not change, and that is perhaps people who will try to steal from you. You get more money because of good karma, but because there are certain things you have trouble to change, they will keep on stealing from you, basically. You will get some news, either from prison. You might also get a gift, like flowers on the door. I'm not going to go as far and say, but you know, there could be someone in your family who are being imprisoned and they are innocent. I know some countries that happen a lot. That was in the past. Prince of Wands. I'm not going to check him out. Like I said, he's in the past. In the future, I see here that we have this suffering because of a loss of someone, and this again will result in travel. And in that travel, you will suffer. You will suffer, and you will suffer more, and we will suffer again, until we gain enlightenment that is needed. It seems to me, you know, many brilliant writers also say the same thing, that we have to go through the 9 levels of hell in order to get to paradise. Of course, paradise is just a word meaning a small place in the desert that is framed inside walls, where there were trees, water, and people could come, like if we are talking about the literal meaning. But the other meaning, what true paradise really is more what we call samadhi, nirvana, a state of mind where you find Christ consciousness inside, so you can find pleasure in pain. Sounds sadomasochistic, but yeah, you will find peace, and that is what you want to. You will find peace. In your past, there was a clarity here where you woke up. Yeah. There is this man, for those of you who are men in this situation, for those of you who are women, the man in this position who is a hard worker, he is very strong, he's very determined to make this work, but he is also filled with a lot of lust, root chakra energy. Like I said, he's very strong, but also very lustful. And I believe he's lustful towards the main person that is in this read. And it could be obsessive. It could be obsessive. And it seemed to me that the main person here, or the main person of this story, she could also be born in the sign of Capricorn. But what you do not see coming here, there seems to me that in this situation, I don't know if some of you are in a relationship or not, but the Queen of Wands is popping up here in the middle of lust and the devil. So I smell some conflict regarding perhaps a third person, but it doesn't say a lot of that within the read alone, because these Lenormand cards right here, they have two women, they have two men. Only the Kipper is revealing more genders here, more people, but she is coming out of the blue, the Queen of Wands here. And she could be born in the sign of Aries or a fire sign in general, but she is coming in with the devil. And I don't know, there used to be a snake in paradise already. What can I say, but I have to tell myself to say less. I'm going to take a small look at the devil. We have a hitchhiker. Show me the devil. Okay. Okay, so I get what I suspected at first, that in this read here regarding the main person is that some of you will obtain a fortune that is connected to Capricorn energy. Show me the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands, she comes to make a little bit drama, and so she seems to me to be someone that you already know from before, where you used to juggle with the Two of Coins, perhaps where you didn't have so much money, but she seems to pop up as soon as you do success. And the cards here recommend you to take it easy and go into the temperance mode, where you work with alchemy. The High Priestess here is alchemy. The Hermit is alchemy. The Magician is an alchemy. They all transform one type of matter into something else, something that is beneficial for you, whatever kind of matter that you need. And so in this case, they can transform really negative energy into something positive. Temperance is also talking about patience. But this woman who comes into your life, she will only see what you used to be or have an idea about who you are, but who you truly not are anymore in this life. So I'd say you will experience some grief, you will experience some loss. It's part of life. But I also now have warned you about this woman, and I don't think I would be too scared of the devil card. It's simply you starting to think like a Capricorn and taking charge of your money. and well, there are money coming in also. With the drama, the devil behind the drama card, the devil is also on the back side of the drama, so she will also create a lot of like, let's say, devilish energy to her. I don't get good vibrations from her. I never have liked the Queen of Wands that much unless she's surrounded by really good cards. I was recently, just as I mentioned, I ended up in a quite a tense situation where it ended up things flying after this thick Aries coming and challenging Scorpio, pushing Scorpio back. It didn't end well for Aries, and it is very typical. It's not my first quarrel with Aries, but I am never the one who challenged them. Aries are warriors, and they are the children of the zodiac. And well, the devil, the Capricorn, they when they go dark, they can become very materialistic, and they want to be the boss. If you see someone who are in a combination, I know someone, Katie Sackhoff, you may be seen her in Mandalorian. She's a mixture of Aries and Capricorn. They are either good warriors, but they can also be the greatest bitches of the zodiac that you can imagine, that makes drama, and I want things to be like this and like that, and they can be like me, and if you have something they want, they will come after you and they will create the drama. Okay, Virgo, that was your read. I hope you get something out of this. Love you so much. I'm Raven, and catch you on the flip side.